Hi, my name is Emma Copeland, and I am a part of Group 3, and I'm going to be talking about the article Female Identity, Food, and Power in Contemporary Florence. So the main summary of this article was that World War II created vast changes in Italian society and affected their identity and the power of urban women. So after the war, you saw a mass group of Italians moving from the countryside and an increase in urban living. This caused a rise in a capitalistic economy. And due to this also changed social and cultural roles among men and women in their personal lives. And some of those are their sex roles, their goals, their values, and their relationships with each other. After that, too, you also saw a change in urban women wanting equality and to be more dominant in the workforce, where as men has always been dominant and the woman has always been seen more as the caretaker. So in this article, there was data that came from 14 Floridian women that talk about their direct life history. And because they have such a diverse group of age ranges and backgrounds, you could see the difference in the socioeconomic changes with in their the woman's power and their identity. Also, another thing I'd like to point out is that Floridian women give meaning to their own lives and to others through food. Food is a huge thing in Italian culture, and it really brings people together and connects people. So there's four main themes within this article, and it's woman identity, food, power, and contemporary conflict. So, like I said earlier, the woman identity in this culture is being a caregiver, providing food to the family, and that food gives them a self identity because it is powerful. Food is powerful in its own ways and can give to other people. So these women are built on tradition normally, like I said earlier too. The woman is in the household taking care of the children, providing. So food is a way for these women to relate to each other and are defined by it. So the power comes in because giving food is a great extent defined in nature and the extent of female power. It's powerful for a woman to feed and satisfy the hunger of their family, friends, children. And one other powerful thing that women have when providing food is lactation. You have the power to feed a child from your body, which makes them calm, and that is the power of life itself. So then the last theme that I'd like to bring up is that contemporary conflict. There is a conflict between today's women and older generations. Women today don't want to be housewives. They want to be in a paying field, and they want to have the satisfaction of being independent, working for themselves, and just totally taking away from what their parent or their mothers and grandmothers had, which is a conflict between the older and younger generations. The younger women want their equality from both men in the public sector, like the work sector, and also their private lives. You don't see a lot of men in this culture that do a lot of household duties or domestic chores, I should say. So these women are not only working a paid job, but they are also having to go home and work. So the cultural comparison between the two are, well, older women are more subordinate to men. Women in the entire country are, but I mean, older women are more, like I said, traditional, like they go based on those values. And for Italian women, when they feed their family, they get affection, virtue, and power that comes from it, and that feeds within themselves as well. Italian women also have a better just overall appreciation for food. Like, if you've never heard it before, I have. Italians make their food with love. And then also the younger women, like I've said too, want to work in more paying jobs. They are still subordinate to pay, access to jobs, and status. And the position, if women will change when society does. And then in the US, we're pretty more open minded and less of a housewoman demanding. Thank you.